You have entered the Plumbing Business Success Zone, teaching entrepreneurs the business of plumbing. This is Potty Talk Live, recorded live on Facebook every week. Type 5 in the comments to subscribe to the show. And now your host, Richard Behney, the $1 Million Plumber.
Hey, plumbing bros, how you doing today? Hey, welcome. You have entered the Plumbing Business Success Zone. So welcome here. Hey, we're talking the business of plumbing, all right? About the business of plumbing.
Goodness.
And the lovely Laura's here with me talking the business of plumbing,
hey,
all right? Producing the program here. Hey, baby, how you doing?
Doing great, baby.
I know you. We had a little technical difficulty here.
Again.
Our guest is not going to be in here.
Which, I know. Don't
the
anybody
wizard.
leave yet.
Right. We aren't. But hey, we got an important thing here. We got some cool stuff we're going to cover, anyways. Okay. I always got something in my side pocket. I'm going to cover something. If our guest is unable to make it in here,
well, I don't think it's his fault. So I'm so
okay.
not going to blame him.
But I'm going to cover something that I get asked all the time here. Okay.
See, and Matt rocks. Look, we're going to disappoint Jim Eichensir.
We'll get. No, I don't want to disappoint Jim Eichensir.
No, I don't ever want to just disappoint him.
Hey, but welcome. Glad you're here. Yeah. It's a beautiful day here in Amsterdam.
Hey, Ryan.
We're right over the canal here. It's a beautiful day here. We can see people on the canal walking around. It's pretty here. So welcome.
Amsterdam. Yes. How long was the flight? I didn't even really pay attention.
I know. It's quick in the transporter. Okay, we transported over to Amsterdam here. Hey, glad to have you here. If you're watching live, type live in the comments, please.
Yes, please.
If you're watching the replay, type replay. And if you're listening to the podcast, you know what to do. Just keep on listening.
Hey, well, you know what?
What?
Trenchless Marketing, Matt. Just love Matt. He said, he's in the comments right now, he can do some Q&A. So maybe, we can have people ask questions. We can try to answer. And if we're wrong,
okay,
Matt
we'll do that.
Correct us.
Okay. Yeah, we got to. All right, here.
That's right. And this is not on Trenchless Marketing. This is on something in the firewall or
going on here.
Crazy.
Well, we have Matt Benton, all right, web developer and SEO wizard. Was going to be in the house here.
And he will be in the house one day.
And we'll have him on here. Okay, we'll get you in the house here. But yeah, he has it all together. He knows everything about SEO.
Every single thing.
He's hey, I talk.
Okay, is that true,
Matt? I'm a
Matt?
plumber. I agree with everything he says. Okay.
Every single thing.
Wow. All right, here. So we still on here?
We're
we
good.
going?
I think so.
We're
Yeah,
going?
we're good.
All right. So who do we have here? Mr. Eichensir's on.
Yes,
Matt's on here. Ryan. All right. Watching live. Working on quotes. All right. Okay. All right, Billy.
Do it.
Billy's on.
Yeah,
Billy,
on.
Don't be a hero. Don't be a fool with your life.
Oh my gosh, no one knows.
Anybody remember that song?
Baby? No.
I bet Matt remembers that song. I bet Mr. Mr.
Eichensir
Eichensir
so knows that song.
All right.
Okay, Mr. Eichensir.
Angels in the house. All right. Good to see you, brother. Welcome. All right. Rodney.
We have
Rodney's on.
Power couple. We have a husband and wife team saying hello to each other on Potty Talk Live.
Oh, isn't that cute? Who do we have? Who's
Emily
it?
and Michael Little.
Emily and Michael. All right.
So
welcome, guys.
pretty fun.
Hashtag PPC. Well, it's great to have you on board here.
Yep.
Hey, never want to miss.
Terry's saying, hey, Richard, my bro.
Hey, right back at you, bro. All right, it's good to have on. I'm just catching my breath here, too. We've had a wild morning.
It is wild.
And so, I'd like to see who's on. Just want to say hi.
Yeah, and Thais. Hey, Thais.
DW says running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Yeah, how's that new truck is looking good? That new van? All right, he got a new Hackney van. All right.
How are you liking that, D-Dub?
All right, it's a nice vehicle. We had
he got his new branding done with Kick Charge.
Yep.
Right, he got that gorgeous logo.
Looking good. All right, but how you guys doing out there?
Yeah.
All right, sharing the love. This all right. I knew Mr. Eichensir would know that song. Billy, don't be a hero.
That was a sad song.
Don't be a fool.
Yeah, because then he was a hero and he died.
Yeah,
right. It was very sad.
All right.
Anyway, what were you going to say? You were going to say something.
Hey, well, you never want to miss an episode of Potty Talk Live, even when it's crazy like this one. Hey, we're going to cover some good stuff here. You're not going to miss it, okay? There's always nuggets of gold here for you.
Yep.
But remember, 5 to subscribe to Potty Talk Live, or what?
Or what?
Or what?
I'm BJ, and this is my wife, Christy, and we're the owners of Plumbing Specialists here in Amarillo, Texas. We watch Potty Talk live every day, because if we don't, you're gonna die.
That's right.
You're gonna die.
And I believe them too.
I do. Look at those.
All right.
Those are some Texans with some guns.
With
there.
some guns. All right. They got, yeah, you don't mess with Texas. All right. Don't mess with Texas. Yeah, type 5 to subscribe to Potty Talk Live. Also, you can check out past episodes on the YouTube. All right. Go to the $1 Million Plumber YouTube channel. See all the Potty Talk Lives there, as well as I got a bunch of other stuff there for you as well. Some training videos, all that kind of stuff. Okay.
Of stuff.
All right. In fact, speaking of training here,
What?
Can you bring that up?
You betcha.
I got something free for you even here. Check it out.
Okay.
Hey, Plumbing Pro, are you struggling to win with your plumbing business? My $1 Million Plumber Playbook, How to Win the Plumbing Business Game. It details all the right moves you got to make to be a successful plumbing entrepreneur and ultimately a plumbing business champion. In this free 10-video e-course, I share with you my game-winning strategies that took me from one-truck rookie to multi-truck, multi-million-dollar plumbing business Hall of Famer. Click the link below and grab your free Playbook e-course now and get your game on. That's right, get your game on.
Get your game on.
Get your game on. All the X's and O's, you got a nose. All right, you like that? Like that, sweetheart? All right. To win your plumbing business game, it's all down there in my $1 Million Plumber Playbook. All right, it's free. All right, 10 videos. All right, 10 video courses, all in there, and it's free. Simply type free in the comments, F-R-E-E, or you can go to www.freeplaybooknow.com to get your free playbook now. So there we have it. Well, we're still having our technical difficulties gotten taken care of. We're sorry, Matt. We'll get Mr. Benton in on, let's get him scheduled Monday.
Yeah?
Let's get him.
We'll see if he's available Monday. He is a busy man, you know.
I know he's
I'm
behind.
sure
That's the whole problem. We finally got a hold of the guy.
I know.
And now
We
we
had
have
to
this
like
issue.
book a year in advance because he's in
Because
such
he's
demand.
a wizard. He's an SEO wizard. Hey, Matt, love you, brother. Looking forward to seeing you. So
Yeah,
we'll get
really sorry,
let's get on a
Matt. I know
schedule
that's
and
on
get
us.
Matt in because we want to talk website development and SEO and how they
Yes.
work together and how important they are and how help grow your plumbing business. Okay.
Yeah, but in the meantime, if you do have some questions or if you want something beforehand, if you want to get with Trenchless Marketing, we've got the scroller going across with the website address, or you can also type in Trenchless in the comments.
There we
and
go.
Get hooked up with a free consultation. So
And check that out. So
yeah,
in the
you can try
meantime, all right. So just do it. Do it. That's
Yeah.
what the SEO is a big deal. Okay, it's a
It
big.
is
That's
a
why I
big
wanted to
deal.
have it to talk about it here. Okay, but we'll get Matt on. It's better to come. He's the man.
He the
okay,
man.
well, we need to get him on. Okay, we'll talk about it.
Yes, and he just asked, we're having a messenger conversation. He said, "Are you really in Amsterdam, baby? You want to answer that?"
Yeah. Doesn't it look like it? It's a
Doesn't it
beautiful
look like
day.
it in Amsterdam.
Wish you were here, Matt. looking over one of the canals here.
On what's that called? The red light district.
Yeah, we're right off
Yeah.
the red light
I
district
don't
here.
think that's
I don't
good.
go into the red light district.
That's not
No, but
good.
they have some nice shopping there. We're not going to go there. No
It
plumbing
is-
jokes, okay?
No, no
This is a
jokes.
family program.
This is
okay? No,
the
but this is
beauty of TV magic.
yeah, a little bit of magic
Little
here.
bit of green
We're taking it around the
behind us.
world. That's what we do.
We
it's
do.
fun. Okay.
Because where were we yesterday?
Where were we yesterday? I mean, we go so many different places.
I know.
I
were
don't know where we
we?
were
Doggone
yesterday. All the days are running together.
CC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Assisi.
Assisi.
In Italy.
Yeah, in
right?
Italy, right.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's where we were.
A pretty
There's
little town
so many
square.
places.
So
I
here
know.
we are looking over the canal, and one of the canals there in Amsterdam.
Yep.
It is right off the red light district here, which is there are truly shops. I know the red light district has another place, but
Yeah,
that
we're
they're
not
talking
going
about.
there.
That's not what
No.
they got. There's a lot of shop. In fact, Amsterdam was
Yes.
once a financial international financial market. I mean, they were like
Really?
the bankers of the world at one time.
Really?
Yeah.
But not now.
And that-
So much.
well,
I
so,
know.
what-
Hey,
so-
Thais says she just signed up with Trenchless and waiting for can't wait for the results, she says.
Smart.
So I'm pretty
TPC
sure
there.
that Matt will tell them that, yeah, results usually take, 2-3 hours? As soon as they get the website
Yeah,
done, it's,
yeah, right, dude. Is that
it's
right,
like
Matt?
immediate.
It's about to- yeah, it's pretty immediate.
Right.
His
The phone just
ring-
starts ringing off the
Right.
hook
No.
that you can't even keep up.
No,
within
SEO, reason why,
2 or
we
3
get
hours.
asked all the time about SEO and hit up, and there's, look, SEO, I say this, SEO, and you guys do too, you get these calls all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're like, and as far as, they're like ambulance chasing attorneys,
Right.
I mean, that kind of, it's just, everybody and their brother and their cousin does SEO.
Right.
Okay.
He does say they do have the 5-minute program.
They have the 5-minute program. All
it's
right.
like 6 minute
so you
abs.
hooked them up.
6
right.
minute abs.
6 minute
right?
abs. You got the 5-minute SEO. 5-minute CO. Okay. So no, it's to do it right, and that's part of the sad thing is because we're in a way that's the reason why there's so many of them. There's so many hitting our plumbing businesses because we want those calls. We want that to start happening, and we want it now. We kind of need it now, right?
Yep.
And so these companies kind of prey on it, and so there's a lot of companies out there promising. And they can get the phone the ring, and some things to start happening.
Right.
But it's not done right. Okay. You need to work with a real marketing company that understands and sets things up so that it's there for the long haul.
Right.
It's just like a firm foundation.
It's a long play. That's what we say all the time.
And so
it's a long play.
Right. It takes 3 to 4 months to really get it going. Okay. And you need a team in place that actually is doing the work.
Right.
Okay, and focusing on and getting it done.
Actually doing it, yes.
And that's where it's taken. See, laugh out loud. I always known SEO takes long. When I signed up, I was ready.
Good,
all right.
smart Tays.
That's right. It's and so you get it done right. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, and so you got to have patience. You got to work with it, and you need to work with a team that is actually getting it done.
Right.
Okay, and so it took us a while. That's one of the things we always got hit up about a lot, and we just didn't.
It's important, right? Because online world. Okay, well, Ryan out of South Africa does have a question.
Ryan, bring it, brother.
Something to chat about. What's one of the most memorable moments on Potty Talk Live? Now,
well,
why he said that.
right.
Because his show was one of the most memorable.
Their show was one of the most memorable. First
shows.
of all, they were good guys and sharp guys, and we're throwing out nuggets of gold left and right. But it was also had a funny. It was
him and Brad Clausen,
right?
Right? I guess they're both business owners out of South Africa, good friends. I'm not sure how close they live to each other, but yeah, we had them both on at the same time, right?
Right.
Remember that? And
one of their phones, you know how we all have like a message when our phone,
it was buzzing
or whatever, but theirs
kept
was
buzzing during the show.
But it was a quack.
It was a quack.
So
but they didn't hear it.
Quack. They didn't hear it.
They didn't hear it. But like every 10 seconds, it was quack,
quack,
quack, quack,
quack, quack,
quack,
quack.
And we're like, what the heck is that quack? And they don't even hear it, right? So they don't even hear it until they don't realize it until after the show is over.
Yep.
But so Ryan, that would definitely be one of the
one of the most memorable
and
fun. We love this. When we started, this has been over a year now. This is the 170th episode.
Yeah.
And it is one of our favorite parts of talking with the guys in the field, literally all over the world. We love hearing the different stories. I'm amazed at how familiar our stories are. I'm more and more convinced. I almost get a little bit more and more cocky about it. I mean, not a good word, but the idea that even though we come from different countries and even different races, different, even here in the States, we look, different states, there is a different feel in different states and all that. It's amazing how similar we are.
Right.
We're in the plumbing industry, and our experience. In fact, that's one thing I love about, we have, our private coaching. We know, you guys know we do that. And that group is a mastermind group. And it's exclusive. We don't have people from the same areas in the group. So
we do not.
Because it gets pretty close. I'm amazed how close it gets. And we have all different kinds of people, different ages, different people. In fact, it's gotten so close that they wanted to plan a trip. I mean, so we're going to Jamaica.
This group of that we have with our mastermind group. We're going to Jamaica, which is crazy. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, Works Plumbing wants to know, how can I set up a meeting with Trenchless Marketing? Just type in the word Trenchless, Works Plumbing, whether it be Patrick or Margaret.
Yep.
You just type in Trenchless.
And just do it. Do it.
Yeah.
I had another, one of my clients just pulling the trigger, decide to pull the trigger and just do it as well.
Awesome.
Trenchless, right?
Awesome.
And,
we're talking about some of the memorable Potty Talk Live. One, we got to interview the young man that met President Trump, out of, where in the world were they out of?
Oh.
Doggone
Was
His
it
name
Texas?
was John
or Oklahoma or something like that.
Goodness. I wonder if he's watching. But that was a great interview. What an honor. Whether you like the president or not, still he's the president of our
meet
country.
your
getting to go
top
to
dog or whatever.
Yeah,
so fun. Took him into the White House.
Yep. So that was a fun
pretty
interview.
Cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah. So what else are you going to talk about?
Well, I just prepare. I get asked all the time about inventory. You guys want to talk inventory? You guys got any questions about inventory? One of the biggest things is and concerns is inventory. And See, Ryan says, brothers and sisters from all over the globe with different rules, but all speak the same plumbing language.
It's so
Love the
true.
advice and guidance from your show, always nuggets of gold. Thank you,
Thanks,
Ryan.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Yep.
We love you guys.
Water
And-
still, it all swirls the same way, right?
Yep, right. You know, it's just amazing. Hey, plumbing's a great field to be in, no matter where you're at. We love the industry, okay?
Okay, you want to talk?
We're talking about inventory. I get asked all the time about inventory systems and all that. And when you'll get a feel, since time around me, and I don't really care. I just spill it. I don't care about inventory.
No, you don't care so
I don't
much.
care. I don't care about inventory. I never, with our company, large we got, it never didn't officially keep track of the inventory. Okay, you know, for a couple reasons. Okay, so when I buy inventory, you know, a lot of guys are thinking, of having this system, so I know exactly what's in my shop and exactly what's in the trucks. You know, and in my experience, in my opinion, it's stepping over,
Stepping over dollars for pennies?
for
Is that
pennies.
how it goes?
Right. It just steals, trying to keep track of the inventory just steals your focus. Okay, because everything, instead of being everything about the customer and about getting your guys to focus on the customer, we wind up getting everything becomes about the inventory, and our guys start focusing on inventory.
Right.
Okay? Because it's just, I wanted our guys to focus on the customer. It gets difficult enough having, get your guys to do, go into a house.
What do you do
and I'm
when
holding
you're
this up.
yeah,
I'm
what are
over
you
here
holding,
looking
baby?
and I'm holding up a tablet, and doing good, better, best. Okay, it gets difficult enough to do that.
Doing the options.
Okay, so to be keeping doing options and that kind of a thing. So I never wanted to focus on the inventory. Okay, and so I get asked, well, are you worried about stealing or buying? Did maybe some guy use a fill valve in his house and didn't pay for it?
No, never once.
Not
20
my
years.
guys, maybe your guys, but not my guys. I just wasn't worried about it. Okay.
Yes, they did. Would be the
They
answer.
probably did. Okay. Did it ever happen?
Wait, let me ask you this, $1 Million Plumber. Would any of your guys ever take your truck and drive it from Indiana to North Carolina to deliver a dog?
Never.
I know.
Never. Okay. That's a whole nother discussion on, let the guys, yes, he did.
Yeah.
Right. And was he fired? Yes,
Yes,
he
he
was.
was.
Yeah, I let guys, because he's the one time I said no.
Because, he asked, and we
Right.
said no.
No. And so the guys, guys would ask if they wanted to use it for the truck for the move the furniture over, from one side of town to the
Sure.
other, or they were doing a job for their parents or friends or whatever. Could they use the
Right.
truck? Guys, I always said yes. Okay. That's kind of how, I had a firm hold on everything. So that's, that's kind of the play here. And there's not too much to go into here.
Right.
This is what I try to get with my private coaching, and even through the academy, I try to get this to come across. Okay. The whole idea is freedom. Okay. I want you to be free and to be able to have a lifestyle that you can live the life that you want to live and have the security that you want to live. Okay. Business, you can get so deep into things, it'll just pull you in and just suck you in, and you can spend all your time spinning all these plates and keeping track of every number and all these concerns, okay? So there's a line there of balancing both those things. And so inventory was one of those lines, okay?
Okay.
So I knew the inventory that we had. In fact, that's another reason why I was big on piece rate, okay? Because we would, or not piece rate,
Flat
but
rate.
flat rate.
Yeah.
Okay. So flat rate pricing. All your materials and costs are built into a flat rate price. Okay. So it's like for a water heater. So if we had, we sold a water heater. You got a water heater, dielectric unions, and some miscellaneous
Dielectric
fittings.
unions, I love
Dielectric union, okay.
unions.
And so I had those in what's called like a kit. So whenever we did that task, that would spit out we'd run a report that we used a water heater and dielectric unions and some fittings. And so from a truck, and so the next day we'd send it, we'd email it to our supply house,
Right.
whatever.
Back in the
next
day, we faxed it.
And back in the day, we faxed it. and then the supplies would arrive the next day, and it'd be in that guy's truck area. He would see the box there and his water heater, and he'd put it back on his truck.
Right.
And
Bada
it was
boom,
that,
bada bing,
bada boom,
baby.
bada bing. It was that easy and that simple.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
So I get, there's these systems out there, your supply house may have hit you up where, they'll keep track,
the wand, with
and you
the
wand
wand
everything.
or-
You got to get the number, and you got to take a picture of stuff and all that kind of, and you'll know to the fitting. It's a time waster. And your guys aren't going to do it. You have the best guy. The guys just aren't going to do it. You'll do it,
Right.
You'll do it because you're the business owner and you're into this and it's your company and your trucks and your whatever, okay? But your guys just aren't going to do it.
Yeah.
They're not going to do it. They're not, in 30 years, they're not going to do it.
Right.
Okay? And so I just didn't want to push them to give them the focus on keeping track of their supplies, okay? What I wanted them to focus on, which was tough enough, is to walk into Mrs. Jones' house and think beyond broke fix and offer options. So I was always reminding guys to offer options,
Right.
okay,
Options,
every week,
options,
instead
options.
of keeping track of supplies, okay? And being focused on.
Right.
What we focus on is where we tend to
Where you gravitate towards, right?
right. So if we're focusing on losing
Fittings here and
fittings,
there
you know, supplies, and if you're focused on your guys stealing from you, and all that's where your mind's going to be.
Right.
So we want to focus on taking care of our customer.
Thais says, what system is that? She's wanting to know.
Wha-
Well, we're going to be talking about that, Thais.
We sure will. All right. All right. That's for our private coaching clients and the academy.
Sure,
all right.
yeah.
It's the
All
new
the
academy.
information's in there, because
All right.
it's complicated. It's not something that
Right.
that you can just kind of get out in an hour. It is something where you're going to be working with a local supplier and,
Right.
and getting those things set up. So
And I'll be honest, back in the day when we started, I did try to have everything in a system.
we did.
Okay.
What a
And when
nightmare.
it's one and two guys and it's you know, you can kind of stay on top of things. But when you get, you get 5, 7, 10, 15, and I know there's other companies that are doing it. They're big and they keep track. But they also have the systems, they're constantly having to remind the guys and be on top of it, and because the guys just won't do it. Or you got supplies in cage, and so basically what we're doing is we're accusing our guys of being thieves, and it's that kind of a thing where I always wanted to call my men up. Did someone ever steal?
Props.
Probably. But
And yes.
my intent was always to call men up and to hold them to a high caliber, okay? And what we find is most men did.
It's true.
And even the guys, that's why you mentioned the trucks, guys would ask, I was hard on the, with the trucks. I wanted the trucks clean. So I'm not saying being a pushover, okay? My trucks were clean. But my guys would ask to use the truck. How I found out that the guy used the truck
to
and
deliver a dog to North Carolina.
one of the guys kind of let it know through another guy. Actually, they didn't come out and just totally, but they wanted to protect. See, that's when you call guys up.
Well, the dog hair gave it away too.
Well, when you're going to look for it, I would initially, would have found that. But the guys, they want to protect it. They want to protect being held to a high caliber. So guys didn't steal. And what
Right.
happened is when you use these systems, these replacement systems, guys still become lazy. They fall back on, well, it's this responsibility or that, something else.
Right, but if it's all flat rate,
But if it's
all in
flat
there.
rate and the stuff's on there, and they get paid piece rate too, by the way, and so it behooves. They want the stuff on there. They take care of the truck. Okay, it's up to them.
Hey, the boss is
So-
watching the show. I saw
right.
Mr. Larry Enright check in. The Sky Boss.
The boss, all right. I'm sure he has opinion about inventory. I'm sure he does a great job.
Yeah, and his system, man,
And because
Sky Boss.
he has that in there. I just would never use it. I mean, I wouldn't use it, and I never used any system like that. Again,
What if he does consignment?
because it's consignment. Yeah, I wonder, which I want to talk
Yeah,
to Larry about
maybe
that,
we'll
about
talk to
setting
him
up
about that.
a partnership.
Yeah.
I got an idea, Larry.
Got an idea, Larry?
Okay, because
call
I got
us.
all of our materials consignment. Means I just approached all my vendors, okay, my part suppliers, and my top 3 that I got most of my stuff from didn't go with it, but the fourth one did. The fourth one, the small, which surprised me. And what I asked was, hey, you just got all your stuff sitting in your warehouse. Why don't you have your stuff sitting in my trucks? We'll sell more of it. Okay, and
And when we use it,
and we'll use it.
then we'll pay
Then
for
we
it.
pay for it. And so they went with it.
Yep.
And so I had all my truck stocked, and I had a truck stock. Well, I had like a couple extra water heaters, softeners, that kind of stuff in the shop. Okay.
But we didn't pay for them.
And we didn't pay for them until we used them.
Right.
So instead of sitting in the supply house shop, and they sat in my shop in my trucks.
Right.
And then as we used them, these automatic reports, went out.
Right.
And then we paid for those.
Right.
Okay.
We
Because
just
we
get
sold the
charged.
job. I mean,
Yep.
so we didn't pay for them
That
until we
was so
used them.
beautiful.
Okay.
Right.
It's beautiful. And every once in a while, and this was with no system. There was no wanting. They didn't have numbers on stuff or whatever. look,
It was
they
all
want.
through the piece rate
It's
or
all-
through
right.
the flat rate.
Right. And their salesmen would come through every so often just for, for the relationship. And then also sometimes on an early Monday morning when the trucks were there, just to kind of look, okay, do we feel like, they know, we have 20 water heaters, 50, or should be around, do we have, do we just, on some of the big ticket stuff, okay?
Right.
Just but we never had any problem.
Yeah.
So there we go.
I
Check
know,
it out.
It was awesome. We liked that. That was when we did that towards the end of the us owning the business last 3 or 4 years, I think.
Yep.
Trying to remember. So
All right.
anyway, okay. Well, gosh, what a interesting turn of events, Matt.
Yep.
If you're still on, we really do. We really do want to have you on, maybe Monday or something. We'll reach out to you. So
Right.
okay. Okay.
Yep, there we go. So I don't see if you had any questions on that. So a little off the cuff there on systems. All right, if you'd like to learn more about systems and stock and ways that you can grow your plumbing business,
Yes.
everywhere from having the right customer to the right pricing, all right, to creating your own flat rate price book, all right, to the right kind of marketing and SEO, all right. Check out $1 Million Plumber Success Academy, teaching the business of plumbing. Everything's in there. You got to know to run your plumbing business. And I made it easy for you. It's all laid out in 12 different modules, so it's bite size. Okay, you don't have to eat it all at one time.
Right.
And because of video courses, you can do it at your own pace. All right, there's PDFs there. All right, worksheets, calculators, everything is there for you. All right, and right now I got a 90% savings. All right, so check it out. All right,
All
type
right.
success in the comments, or you can go to www.themilliondollarplumber.com/success. All right, so it's about time to wrap up.
We're wrapping.
Flush
We're
this
wrap.
episode of Potty Talk Live. But before you go, I want to remind you that you were purposefully and wonderfully created, and you were created to do great things and have a successful plumbing business. Plumb like a champion.
Thank you for tuning into Potty Talk Live with Richard Behney, the $1 Million Plumber. If you enjoyed this show, share it now. To catch past episodes and get alerts for new episodes, type 5 in the comment section now.
Just do it.
And join us again for more tips, techniques, and strategies to help you grow your plumbing business.